Hello Glam Babes, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anj. It's a beautiful day to be alive. I'm actually so excited to do these nails. Today we're going to go ahead and focus on lengthening my nails with no acrylics, so this way it's healthier. And also we're going to use gel nail polish without the UV light. And we're going to try to use regular nail polish like the nail lacquer. And you'll see what I'm talking about more in detail as we go down the road, but we're gonna try something that probably the nail gods do not want us to do. We'll just see how it works. Obviously it's a little bit more budget friendly, so we'll see. And at the end of the video I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how the nails held up. I'm gonna be at the gym, so I'm gonna show you guys how that held up like a couple of days later, if it really worked or not. So I'm gonna show you guys everything that I have done. So we're going to obviously start this video off with cutting up our nails, shortening it down as much as you can. We're also going to go ahead and handle our cuticles. This step is optional. We're going to use the cuticle pushback and the cuticle cutter as well to handle that. We're going to use this amazing body scrub. Oh my goodness. Like when I say amazing, I really mean amazing. It's hydrating. It smells so good. And we're going to go ahead and wash our hands with this. This has aloe vera and rose water in it, so it's really good for hydration. Now this next step is we're gonna go ahead and take a nail filer, any nail filer that you personally have, and like scuff up the top of the nail. Now you don't want it to be too harsh because we're only trying to give like a little rigid feeling, just so when we do place our fake nails on it, it's going to have something to grip to. So we're going to go ahead and do that now. Okay, it's time for the fake nails and the glue. So what you're going to go ahead and do is pick up a fake nail and then just place it on your actual nail bed and see which one matches and sizes up properly. You don't want it to be too big where it can lift and pop off easily, and you don't want it to be too small where it doesn't even look like what your nails should look like, because you want it to look as seamless as possible. So that's all I'm doing. To make things easier, I like to lay them out and then glue them on. So right now I'm actually gluing them on, as you can see in the video. You have to, after you glue it on, press it down and hold it for like a good 30 seconds. And you also want to pinch it onto the sides. Now, there's a couple of things that are going to happen, so let me give you a hint. The glue is going to come out. If you put too much, if you put too little, you might not want to do that. So the glue is going to come out, and later throughout the video, I'm going to tell you guys how to get the glue off of the actual nail, because you don't want that to mess up the paint that you're going to put on later on. So just keep that in mind. I'll tell you a little bit later how to fix that situation. So now, in order to go ahead and get that glue off of your nail, you're going to go ahead and take a nail filer. Usually there's two sides. You're going to take the buffing side, the softer side, or if you have like a buffer, you're just going to buff it out on all the nails that has that glue texture feel. So that's what you're going to go ahead and do on all of them. And it's just as simple as that. And this actually makes the biggest difference in the world. I know this is kind of far from the camera. I will do better and I'll work on my angles just so you guys can see this a lot more better, but I hope you guys understand the process of this step. So we're going to go ahead and wash our hands again using the same rose and aloe vera scrub. This body scrub, oh my goodness, I wish you guys were next to me so you guys know exactly what it smells like. It's delicious. So for this DIY French nails, we're obviously going to go ahead and start with our first coat, which is the OPI Nail Laquer. This is not a gel polish. I just started getting my hands into gel. I usually had nail lacquers or nail polish, as you guys can see. So I went ahead and chose a nude color, and oh my goodness, this is so pretty. It's so gorgeous. You can obviously go ahead and do the pink, because the pink French tips is also so pretty, but I wanted to go ahead and do nude just to stand out a little bit, and I love this outcome. And doing my, what is this, my left hand, using my left hand was the biggest struggle but I made the best of it. You're obviously going to go ahead and do 2 coats of this and, you know, let them dry. I think the drying time was the longest, so prepare yourself of that. Now it's time for the French tip part. So I don't know exactly where the first clip went, but regardless, I'm going to show you guys exactly how I did it. The method is the same. You take the lacquer, the white matte lacquer from OPI, and you just angle your nails and try to meet in the center. That's all you have to do. And then turn your nail and meet in the center with that one as well. And that is literally all you have to do. It's pretty simple. It doesn't take too much time. And it's such a gorgeous, classic look. So while doing this, actually, it was harder the second time just because you had to stay within the line. So just prepare yourself mentally for that. But other to that, this actually was so much easier. The only long thing that took was probably drying. But if you guys were using gel, I'm not sure how that would go. But like I said, this is a OPI Nail Lacquer. And the only gel thing I'm going to use is the top coat. So you're going to see how that turns out. And it actually lasts pretty well. I'm not trying to spoil the video, but it does last pretty well. And I'm going to show you at the end, like I said, when I went to the gym and how even it withhold the gym. And trust me, I go really hard at the gym. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys that in just a minute. So after you do 2 coats of the white tips, we're going to go ahead and go in with the Sally Hansen Top Coat Gel Nail Polish. Now this gel nail polish, as you guys know, gel consistency is thicker than nail lacquer or nail polish. It is so thick. So I wanted to actually focus it a little bit more on the tips because I wanted to do everything in my power to keep the whites white. Like I didn't want them to change the color and look a little dull. So that's why I kind of started at the middle a little bit, go down and then work my way up, which is obviously not the way you typically would apply nail polish. I just want to throw that out there. So am I the only person, but I want to show this in slow-mo or like in regular, not speed through it, just regular mode, and just show you guys how I apply nail polish. I just find it so satisfying just putting on nail polish, just like watching it. And you guys can see on these nails which one actually had the top coat from Sally Hansen, the gel one, and which one didn't. Like you guys can see it literally through the camera. Like you can just tell. Look at the shine on my other hand with no rings. It's just so gorgeous. I did want to go ahead and also mention that I honestly only did this top coat with one coat. Excuse me. I did that because it was so thick and I feel like it was gonna take 10 times as longer to actually dry, which it did because it is so thick and I'm not using a UV light. So I only did one coat, and I'll show you guys in just a minute on what it looks like after you get it all completed and after it dries. So here it is when it's completely dried. It is so gorgeous. Just look at the shine. Just look at this, and I believe everybody can do this. I made it so basic, so simple. This way anybody who wants to try it out can actually do it with no acrylic, something that you can just get off of Amazon. There is one last thing you have to do. I'm really big on moisturizing, taking care of yourself. So go ahead and get any of your favorite lotion, squeeze it out, and lather it up. Okay, here is the gem. So this is like a couple of days later. So this is literally what it looks like. Still amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I do have one thing I have to tell you guys, and I'm so glad you guys made it towards the end of the video. Right here on that nail, on my index finger, I was curling my hair with heat, obviously, with a curler, with a hot iron, and what happened was that I guess I held it for too long, but that little area right there, if you guys can see it, it did like crack. The gel did crack there. So I just wanted to tell you guys that. So be careful with heat is what I'm saying. And that's all. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel.